got one?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no!
Trust me, Jill.
Don't have to do this! Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In a short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Rise with us, all this fire and fury. And for what? Stopping the Blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world or of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Slow.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. last of your strength. Raise your guard. Assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves. And we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so lone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua. Will allow it. Through...
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackwell, anyway. The mine's just down the road from there.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. Dorish sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye. If something ain't done soon.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should tell him?
No.
Yeah, well...
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
This? Can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
With Canva in the hands of a Akashic,
Ah, Sid.
Don't tell me.
Oh, no. I'm working on bringing enough. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for a dish that, let's just say it gets very only mithril engines get hotter. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out. And I hear you want.
If it's for the good of the... Oh. So,
We've got a couple of examples here.
it's more fallen, so this smelter is similar to the mithril.
That's right. And what's more, they're directional. We've collected as many as we can.
So you want me to visit some ruin?
That's it, and we're only 3 short. There's one up Amber Way, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmecchia.
All right then.
Will do.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she...
Did she?
Following up on some... Once they'd settled in, the bearer...
The slaver Cole's team were tracking. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already...
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Clive!
Here you go.
Always something in there.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal enough for the villagers to barricade himself.
Well done.
Welcome back. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost, keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you...
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, long enough for us two to turn into a pair.
That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, he left it to me. The best... Bloody stupid. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ours. Our master wasted half his life that way.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted. I may be a selfish prick.
What you had to do was your...
Even if it meant we all...
Enough. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is...
Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough on time. Still, give us a mo. You,
We can't afford...
Right you are. Don't want any nasty surprise. Oh, and... Blackthorn.
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I...
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me?
August's right. I've seen the people here are tough and...
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. Take good care of Dravost.
Leave it to me. And...
All right. Which one of you's first?
Farewell.
Is that it? Apparently not. Not getting past me. Nice try. That's better. Well done, Toro. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! As many as I could, he says.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak.
Good.
In time, yeah.
Sid! Enough to give those a but mostly...
I'm afraid I've only done... There's no getting rid of that, meaning that any living thing...
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village is down.
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, we'll fortify the gates to the... and I'll see that they're guarded.
All right.
As for you, Black, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed, so...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. I always... envy. You leaving gave me the pep, and from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Oh, Alive, perhaps. Wealthy, even. But our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out this... It's not about the craft. I wouldn't send my son. I've kept working, honing the average castle apprentice. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we...
That's a kind offer. Kinder than... There's people who trust their lives to my steel. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from... Let's see if we can't rekindle...
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in.
I never thought I'd...
I'd say that went pretty well.
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid.
And this is?
A token of our... But... Designs for a certain sword have been passed down.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, but the engravings on that thing, and they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Drevor? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongue between the two of us.
Clive, you wouldn't mind...
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get...
Lord Rossfield, is there aught?
Perhaps. My brother said that you're... Have you learned anything of...
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest, and even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating...
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the... as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of mayhap it would please you to...
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being... Perchance you are familiar with Kretov. I was due to visit my colleague if you would consent to do so in my stead.
All right.
They will be most... Might I suggest you take the road? It will lead you straight to the village.
Thank you.
I wish you a safe journey.
Ready, go? Ready, girl? Run like the wind. Straight home now. Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. That's better. Too slow. Should have stayed in the path. These must be Cyril's
You have our thanks.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with thanks to them and to you.
You call that? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their... Surely this survey wasn't worth dying.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origin, a duty of the highest import.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the... Now, to what do we owe the honor...
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is most May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.